Hey guys, subscribe for daily content. And if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks! What's going on YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I've got another short little unboxing to share with you guys. It's really an unveiling because the truth is this arrived on a Saturday, and I don't record on a Saturday, and I just really wanted to get into it, so I've already been in it. This is my most recent personal acquisition. Yes, I paid for it. I'm very excited, and I'm going to share it with you guys today. Thanks so much to my generous patrons who are supporting me right now. There's a link for Patreon right down below. And please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. So this is from Brown Knives, and anybody who watched my most recent top 10 best USA knife brands, right, on the high end. If you watch that video, you'll remember that I mentioned Brown Knives, and that's because, yeah, these are really, really good. After I handled the second knife that was user submitted, I was like, I gotta own one of these. And to my utter joy, the model, I'd actually asked about a different model, but the model that he had shown on his most recent Instagram post, that was the one that I decided to go after. And let's just go ahead and get it out here, because this thing is magnificent. Oh yeah. So this is the new, and this is a custom, by the way. This is not something that you guys will be able to just click on a link and go buy. This is the new Brown FSD. And what's interesting, I'm sure you guys already saw, is that it is a button lock, but the button lock is not here, right? This is a right-handed button lock that has the button on the other side, which means you operate it with your index finger. And as I've said in reviews about button lock knives that are meant for the right hand, I say, well, if you're left-handed, you operate with the index finger, and it's honestly kind of feels just as, if not more, convenient. And I think this design really proves that. This is, oh boy, the action is wonderful. So you've probably noticed this is a front flipper. It is a, just sort of a low profile flipper tip in the back, and then you have this long fuller that can be used to reverse flick it, and it all works perfectly. I think my favorite part of this knife is the texturing and how it extends to the pocket clip. This is gorgeous, and by the way, these are all going to be numbered. They come in, I'll let you guys know right now, the base price on these, and remember, these are made in the United States, they are custom made, and as far as I understand, the blades are hand ground. These are going to be way more expensive. We're talking about one guy making these in small batches versus somebody like we producing 1,000 at a time in China, right? It's just not going to be the same, no matter how unfair it seems. It just is what it is. It's going to be the case. So these start at $775. The price tag for the base models with, well, there's really only two. There's a couple of different texture patterns, and then as far as your material choices, you have CPM 154 at $775, and then for a little bit more money, you can get 20 CV. It's really just, kind of driving the point home that there's really not that much difference in terms of cost between blade steels like CPM 154 and CPM 20 CV. This knife is a perfect example of that. The vast majority of the price tag is coming from the work that goes into the thing, which is really stunning, by the way. Can we zoom up here? Look at this. Let's take a look here. This is really, really beautiful. Sorry, I'm stabilizing my camera. I love the pivot. I love how he puts the logo on the pivot. He keeps everything else off the blade. Look at this. So we have a belt satin finish, but he told me, he said, I'm going to apply a tumbled finish on top of it. And if we turn it just right, you can actually see, there it is. You see those little, they look like little grains, right? Yeah, it's actually got a tumbled finish on top of a belt satin finish, which is really cool. And then in here, in the fuller, it's kind of a darker tumbled finish up top, kind of the same thing. The blade is gorgeous, and it is aggressively hollow ground. This blade, it doesn't look like it out at the tip, and that's because he's kept the material here very thick. But the taper, here we go. There's a much better angle. The taper down to the cutting edge here, holy moly, this is so thin. It makes me nervous when I whip this thing shut because I know that blade is a laser beam. But yeah, I love this kind of, I don't want to call it a frag pattern because these sort of taper and they swerve, and the little rectangles get smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller as we come back down. This is gorgeous. I have not seen exactly this pattern done on anything else. I really like that. I love how the backspacer, right, sort of connects with the scales on either side there. And I love how the texture pattern extends to the pocket clip. If you're wondering where all the information is, right, it's underneath in the flat part, the part that's designed to slide over the seam of your pocket. That's where he puts all of the info, right? I love that. It's there, but it's not an eyesore. It's just, that's spectacular. That's something that I've seen as a common theme. Sorry, my wife and son are upstairs making noise on the surfaces of the kitchen. Yeah, that's the theme that I have seen with brown knives, is that the aesthetic of the knife is the most important thing, right? On top of function, which, by the way, is just spectacular. This is not a review. I know I'm going into depth. You got to imagine I've had this thing with me for a couple of days now. I want to do the Metal Complex unboxing and unveiling, the first impressions, and then I want to get, give me a little bit and I'll do the full comprehensive review down the road a ways. But I've just had a little bit to kind of take this thing in, and it's what I expected from a brown knife. The ergonomic lines are fantastic. The function, manipulation, the quality overall, fit and finish is just spectacular. The action is ridiculous. Ridiculous action. Ridiculous action. Oh my gosh. Anybody who owns an lhc, an lhc-x, a Cortex, right? Yeah, if you've handled these, like the first time I was like, who is this? Brown knives, I should have known. I was, it's like you guys all knew and I didn't know. I had to catch up, right? So yeah, I'm so happy to add this to my collection. I love that the flipper tab is positioned here, because this area that would otherwise have a flipper tab, right, is not problematic, and you can choke up on it. You can make use of all this. This whole area is just wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. This is a super duper nice knife. And of course, right, centering, all of that stuff, it's all perfect. There's no issues, no fit and finish issues whatsoever. This is some of the nicest stuff you can get at this tier. And if you're not sure, right, if you're like, I'm looking for American stuff and I'm looking for that ultra high end, watch my video about the top 10 high-end US knife brands, because Brown is absolutely deserving of a spot in this area. And I think they're already hard to get, right? And I know whenever I do a video like this, people say, now it's even harder to get because more people are aware. It's just how it goes, right? It's how it goes. If not me, somebody else is going to do, videos. It's not like I'm the first one, right? But yeah, these are hard to get. Brown Knives drop in small batches. You'll need to follow him on Instagram, Brown Knives. You can check out his website. If you guys remember the video I did on the lhc-x, I mentioned the website where you can go back and look at the archive knives and kind of take a look at everything that he does. It's super interesting and absolutely worth your time, so you should do that. But yeah, I'm very, very happy to add this to my collection. So that's going to be pretty much it for the initial, just my first impressions. I still want to, have some pocket time with it. I still want to spend some time with it and kind of really go over it before I do the comprehensive review. But really over the moon for this one. This is the most exciting purchase in a bit. So anyways, I think that's pretty much everything today. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on that Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe, because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.